Hello there YouTube, I'm APC, and today I'm going to do our first level design tutorial. Before we get started, I'd like to say there's two ways you can follow this series of tutorials. You can either specialize or go global. If you want to go global, you'll need to follow all of them in the order of spriter, programmer, level design. So if you want to do that, you'll need to go to the spriter tutorial, or if you've already done that, go to the programming tutorial. And then once you've done those, you'll go back and do the second one. These level design tutorials, there's only 3 of them, while with the other tutorials there's 5 of them. So the first level design tutorial would be the same as the first spriter and programming tutorials, but the second level design tutorial will be the same as the third spriter or programming tutorial. So this level design tutorial will be the same as the first of the other ones. Alright, so let's get started. Start by creating 4 alpha sprites. Now, if you've already done sprite tutorials, you will not need to do this. An alpha sprite would be a sprite they basically make just to check if it works, not to make it look good. So, right click, create sprite, call this one SPR monster 1. Click edit sprite, add some image, double click on there, click on there and select a color. With the fill in tool, fill it in. And that's all there is to an alpha sprite. So right click and duplicate. Let's make another one. SPR monster 2. Edit sprite. Same thing, only different color. Okay. 2 more. This one called SPR human. Okay. 1 more. Last one called SPR INV wall. So I can get another color, fill it in. Alright. Make objects for those sprites. So I click obj monster 1, give it the sprite, create object, obj monster 2. So I give it the sprite, object obj human. Give it the sprite. Click object. obj inv wall. So now let's really get started. We already have a room. Since we want to have more than the cloud in here, let's make it a bit bigger. So let's just double these. 640 times 2 is 1280. 40 times 2 is 960. Alright, so let's go to our objects. Let's select our normal wall. Let's surround our new size with the wall. Let's just hide that. Alright. Remember, by holding shift you can make it go easier. I already talked about that in the Catch the Clown tutorial. Okay, now let's try and split this into 4 sections. Alright. And let's delete the walls. Let's delete these walls here. And there we go. There's our level for this room. Okay, so as you can see, we made 4 new objects over here. Looks like I forgot to give the INV wall a sprite though. Okay. And let's add them all. We'll start off with the INV wall. The sole reason for the INV or invisible wall is to make sure that the clown doesn't go all over here, because we want it to stay contained in this area. So the programmers made it so that the clown will react to the INV wall just like as it would no wall, but the human won't. Alright. Okay. Oh, that's not really necessary here, I guess. Okay. Let's add our monsters. Monster 1 moves on a horizontal axis, so these will be going back and forth the whole time. Monster 2. Now I'm just randomly adding these, but try imagining in your head how it would move around, or like for instance, you want to make sure you avoid what I just did. These are in the same axis, so it'll be kind of a waste. So, as I was saying, try and imagine in your head how these will go. Like, so you can imagine this thing going up and down, and this one going left, right. No, sorry. This one's going up and down, and see how hard you want to make for the player. And level design, it's really not that hard to do, but it takes a lot of thought to how to make it the exact difficulty you want. Oh yes, and this might come in handy for the underlying. Make sure you don't delete things when you place objects on top of it. Alright, so now you've mastered the Objects tab and the Settings tab. Everything you need to know, you now know. Thanks for watching. Please rate, subscribe, and comment. And if you have any questions about this tutorial or any other tutorials, please, you can private message me at my YouTube channel. You can email me at apc@synforge.co.cc, or you can join our forum, synforge.co.cc, and you can ask me there after registering. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in more of my tutorials.